The tilt of the saddle. So this position of the saddle. Remember, the zero position for everyone to start with is the saddle parallel to the ground. In my case, in all of my bikes, the tip of the saddle goes a little bit down. It also depends on the shape of the saddle, but parallel to the ground, this is something to start with. A mistake, if you want to go down with the saddle, with the tip of the saddle, you don't start by screwing in this side. You first want to unscrew the other side. So I'm releasing this bolt and then allowing this bolt to take a little bit more of the saddle, or the thread to go a little bit deeper. See, when I'm first releasing this one and going clockwise here, it goes down, and of course the other side will work in the same manner. If you are mounting your saddle, you pretty much know the position of the saddle. Don't simply set one screw, okay, this will be fine, and then put all the pressure on the other one. You want to equally screw those in a little bit. Left side, or this is the front one, the back one, bit by bit. And also on most of the, especially carbon seat posts, it will tell you how many Newton meters. It says max 6 Newton meters. You want to use torque wrench for this one, especially for the carbon parts. This is all carbon, so the seat post is carbon, and these two parts are also carbon. You might also have the carbon saddle, the full carbon saddle, so make sure you don't go over the limit and you put the equal amount of pressure, same amount of pressure on both bolts. Let's go to the system number 2. The system number 2, we have 2 bolts, not like this, but like this. Same bolts on both sides. Sometimes there might be also just one bolt for both sides, but I'm gonna release both sides. Of course, I can also go front and aft, but now I'm just squeezing this a little bit so that the saddle will sit in the mounting system here, and then change the angle. The problem with this system, which is most often in the cheap seat post, this is a cheap one, is that there is too much difference between positions. So position number 1, no, the tilting is too much down. Position number 2, maybe, but maybe I would like to have something in between. So just be aware that these systems will have their limitations, but this is how you do it on such system, and also equal pressure or force on both sides. The system number 3, with just one bolt right here. Let's go counterclockwise on this one. So for aft, this one is a little bit stuck. It's old one. You can see front, back, and now the angle, the tilting, goes like this. There are grooves on this part here, so the adjustment here won't be as nice as on the first system as well. And remember to really put enough pressure on the bolt here, because especially if you weigh 90 kilograms plus, on some bumps, when you hit the, let's say, front area of the saddle or back area of the saddle, you can go through those grooves and actually damage the grooves, and then it will be very difficult for you to keep the saddle in place. So make sure it's actually enough pressure on this bolt here. And the last system, we've got one bolt right here, and some people are puzzled how to actually adjust the tilting of the saddle with just this bolt. Well, there is other one right here. If you have a cutout in the saddle, very often this bolt will also allow you to use Allen key from above, but all of these systems will also have this little, I don't know how to even call it, a nut or something here that you can adjust with your fingers. Many people don't even know there exists the adjustment because they were trying to move it, that it doesn't move. Well, it's much easier to move stuck bolt with such a key than with just 2 fingers. Here we don't have leverage here. So make sure the system is there. Now you know it does allow you to adjust everything as you like, and it's also as precise as the first system. So there will be no like, you can very precisely set up the tilting of the saddle. In this case though, we are only putting the pressure on this bolt. We are not able to put more than 2 Newton meters, maybe 3, with our fingers right here. So this is just the adjustment, and then more pressure right here. And I guess this system doesn't really come with the super light carbon seat post. This is a light one, but alloy one, so it's okay. Guys, I'm hungry. Can you hear that? So it's like that. 4 systems, there you go.